Have you ever wondered what happens during a ransomware attack? Well, you're in for a ride. Ransomware, a malicious software, is designed to block access to a computer system until a sum of money is paid. It's like a virtual hostage situation. Cybercriminals use this tool to encrypt your files, holding them ransom until you pay up, usually in a hard-to-trace cryptocurrency. In this video, we'll break down the anatomy of a ransomware attack, exploring how they occur, the common tactics used by these digital thieves, and the impact these attacks can have. But we won't stop there. We'll also arm you with knowledge on how to protect your systems and prevent these attacks from happening in the first place. It's a perilous digital world out there, but understanding is the first step to protection. Now that we've got an overview, let's delve into the specifics of a ransomware attack. So how does a ransomware attack actually unfold? Well, it typically starts with an unsuspecting user clicking on a seemingly harmless link or downloading an innocent-looking file. This could be through a phishing email, a compromised website, or a deceptive pop-up. Once the user interacts with these elements, it's akin to opening the front door to cybercriminals. The malicious ransomware swiftly infiltrates the system, spreading like wildfire and encrypting files faster than you can say data breach. Within moments, personal files, business documents, cherished photos, you name it, are locked away, held hostage by faceless, unscrupulous hackers demanding a hefty ransom. And here's the kicker. Even if the ransom is paid, there's no guarantee that the decryption key will be provided, or that it will even work. This is the grim reality of a ransomware attack. With these underhanded tactics in mind, let's examine the impact of a successful ransomware attack. What happens when a ransomware attack hits home? Imagine waking up to find your personal photos, financial records, and precious digital memories all locked away, inaccessible. This is the harsh reality for countless individuals targeted by ransomware. Beyond the immediate shock and panic, the implications can be deeply personal and long-lasting. Consider the permanent loss of irreplaceable files or treasured photos. The impact is just as devastating for businesses. A successful attack can bring operations grinding to a halt. From small startups to multinational corporations, no one is immune. The financial fallout can be crippling, with the cost of the ransom, potential fines for data breaches, and the expenditure on crisis management and system recovery. But the damage doesn't stop there. Imagine the loss of customer trust when their data is compromised. The reputational harm can be hard to quantify, but it's often more damaging and longer lasting than the immediate financial impact. Businesses may also face operational disruption, with loss of productivity during downtime and the potential for significant delays if critical data isn't recoverable. And let's not forget that paying the ransom doesn't guarantee the return of your data. In fact, it only funds and encourages these cybercriminals to continue their nefarious activities. The consequences are dire indeed, but don't despair. We're going to explore how to protect our systems. How can we fortify our defenses against these ransomware attacks, you may ask? Well, it all comes down to a combination of proactive strategies and a keen understanding of the enemy's tactics. Let's delve into these strategies. Firstly, regular backups are a must. Think of them as your safety net. If your system is compromised, backups allow you to restore your data without having to pay any ransom. It's crucial to keep these backups offline and separate from your network to prevent them from being encrypted by the ransomware. Secondly, security awareness training. This is about empowering everyone who interacts with your systems to be your first line of defense. Training should cover recognizing phishing emails, suspicious downloads, and compromised websites. Remember, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. In the realm of cybersecurity, that weak link is often a well-intentioned but uninformed user clicking on a malicious link or attachment. Next, keep your software updated. Cybercriminals often exploit known vulnerabilities in outdated software. Regular patching and updating of your systems is like repairing the chinks in your armor. You wouldn't go into battle with a rusty sword and a cracked shield, would you? So, don't let your systems go into the digital battlefield with outdated software. But what about more advanced strategies? Well, consider implementing a multi-layered security approach. This could include firewalls, antivirus software, intrusion detection systems, and more. It's like having multiple layers of security guards, each with a unique skill set, protecting your digital fortress. And finally, have an incident response plan in place. Despite your best efforts, a ransomware attack may still occur. An incident response plan helps you react swiftly and effectively, minimizing damage and downtime. How can we fortify our defenses against these ransomware attacks? You now have the answer. By implementing these strategies, you can greatly reduce the risk of falling victim to a ransomware attack. So, to recap, we've journeyed through the dark underbelly of cybercrime, dissecting the sinister world of ransomware. We started by defining ransomware as malicious software that encrypts a user's files or locks them out of their system, with the attackers demanding a ransom, often in cryptocurrency, for restoration of access or decryption. We then moved on to the mechanisms of these attacks, highlighting how they often begin with the innocent user interacting with a seemingly harmless element, a phishing email, a compromised website, or a malicious download. We explored the crafty tactics employed by cybercriminals, including deceptive phishing emails, drive-by downloads, malicious advertisements, and the exploitation of software vulnerabilities. From there, we discussed the devastating impact of ransomware attacks, from data loss and financial extortion to reputational damage and operational disruption. These attacks aren't just about money, they're about causing chaos and exploiting trust. Finally, we shifted our focus to prevention and protection, emphasizing the importance of regular backups, user education, patch management, and robust security solutions. These strategies are our best defense against the ever-present threat of ransomware. Unraveling the anatomy of a ransomware attack and understanding how to protect our systems is no small feat. It requires vigilance, education, and a proactive approach to cybersecurity. But it's a task we must undertake, for the digital realm we navigate daily is fraught with risks. Remember, knowledge and preparation are your best defenses against ransomware. Stay safe out there.